Hey, Jeff and team. I wanted to review the sales that I have going on. Let's go ahead and number this one really fast. All right, so first thing, Chris Winsett from BNI has referred us all about PEDS or all about pediatrics. His wife's been in the hospital and he's been out for a couple weeks, so no word from that yet. But I have followed up, and when he comes back in, we can follow up with that. But I don't think that's on his top priorities. So I will prioritize the rest of this list over this until we get back in on that. Which Crossroad Methodist Church is the next thing on the list. I've got a lunch meeting scheduled with Alex next week on Friday. That's the 4th, May the 4th. So we're going to talk about what they need and what kind of pricing we're sitting at. So this is our discovery meeting. It's going to be no more than 45 minutes to an hour. So the third is BNI Roofing Company lead. This is North Florida Roofing. We sent over general pricing. She's reviewing with her team. I caught up with her on Wednesday, and she said that she is showing it to the people that are the decision makers of what they need to do and what they need to timeline out. And she's going to get back to me next Wednesday when we see each other again at BNI. Another BNI lead, Sassman from Ray Hayes, needs a quick e-com site. Jared's got the lead on that, but I will provide support where needed. Moving on to Moultrie Municipality. So this is for their Parks and Rec Authority. They're basically breaking off of the primary Moultrie site and making a Moultrie Parks and Rec site. They have a meeting with their board on May 10th, so they can't make a firm decision before that, but I talked to them, and they said that they've already had an $8,000 proposal, which felt high to them. So I pitched them kind of a rough $6K option, and they said, absolutely, that sounds much more doable. Get me a proposal and send it to me sometime before that meeting. So that means that we're going to get this proposal to them next week, and she can have some time. I will provide a video with this proposal so she can review it and rewind when she needs to. Moving on to Kylo Nutrition. They switched from Facebook ads to e-com options, and Jared is going to lead this, but I will provide support where needed. Moving on to River City Insurance. This is a new one. This came in yesterday. So I talked a little bit about our online newsletters and our email newsletters and the options we have for that in BNI, and it immediately got a hit from one of the members. Her name is Denise Bennett from River City Insurance. We are meeting next Wednesday to talk about an ongoing newsletter for her company, and I have already sent her pricing, so just going to vet her like that. Next is Ray Hayes. He is with PRC Digital. He's the guy who has sent us Sassman. We are supposed to take over maintenance and hosting of his site. We were supposed to meet 7 minutes ago. At 2:30, but he had a project come up and needed to be able to focus while we were together. So we've rescheduled. I've offered times. The new meeting dates to be determined. I'm putting this one lower on the priorities because it's a smaller job, and also because we've rescheduled twice now. Either or, I've offered Zoom conferences so that we can meet anywhere, anytime, and I'm hopeful for this one, but it's low priority. Lastly is Reliant Engineering. Jim hasn't confirmed with the new pricing, so I'm not going to move forward with the conversations until he does, but I'm going to leave it on this list until we get a hard yes or no. So that's the 9 items that I've got here. I'll follow up with these on Monday and update this list and send you another video. But until then, cheers and chat soon.